All right, boys, I have something to show you.
Oh, no.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Hot Tub Talks.
Bubbles! Yes, bubbles! We can hear the bubbles on our end.
We can hear the bubbles on our end now.
That is pretty sick.
Anyways, welcome to our weekly podcast. We're going to talk first about, I guess, do you want to do pranks first?
Yeah, let's do pranks first.
Let's do pranks first. All right.
I just want to preface this.
Yeah. Wade's got something to get off his chest.
I've got a little bit of a preface. We were supposed to record at 1 p.m. today. It is now 2:45 because Garet was late.
I was late.
Very
late.
I was late. Won't deny it.
Because
Don't regret it.
And
Anyway.
we've gotten a lot of feedback recently that we need to bully Garet because he's the quote woman of the group. So we're gonna start bullying him.
Similarly,
Garet, why were you late?
One of my friends was like, "Your podcast needs a woman's presence." We have it.
We have Garet.
Listen,
Yeah, man.
guys. I was taking a nap, and then Wade woke me up.
I called him, and his girlfriend answered the phone, which I knew was a bad sign.
Yeah,
because
you were
already
gonna be here like 2 hours later.
It was already 1:05. We were supposed to meet at 1. I was here at 12:45, and I call him, and his girlfriend answers. So that means I'm like, oh no, he hasn't even left.
Nope.
And then we wait another hour and a half, and then he's finally here, which is not cool, dude.
I'm fashionably late,
That was unfashionably
This is
late.
so unfashionably
That is so
late.
unfashionably late.
and you guys love me, so
I don't know.
We love you, but that doesn't mean we're not hurt.
you know what? I apologize to Josh for hurting you.
Thank you. I accept your apology as long as you try to change, Garrett.
I have a lot of mixed feelings about you now. Like Arizona. You're Arizona to me now. Mixed feelings.
Mixed
Hey,
feelings.
remember that one time I
And the people in
returned
Arizona.
that package for you?
Yeah, but
Remember
you
how
were
you had a
late.
month to do it?
yeah.
Did I have a month?
I don't know.
I did it as soon as Wade called me.
Yeah,
the
that-
same
that
day.
was-
I was
that was
like, "Oh,
pretty
it's there."
clutch.
Oh,
I'm out.
man, my timer that I've been recording the podcast on, I never stopped.
Oh my God.
I've been recording for a solid 212 hours.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's insane. Okay, I'm resetting it. There we go.
Speaking of, one of my buddies in high school had that stopwatch like just going
Right.
for like years. Like he
What?
showed it like on his phone, and it was like one of his bragging rights. He's like, we'd be like, "Yo, what's the stopwatch at now?" And he'd be like, "It got really high. I can't remember what number it
Yeah.
got to. I think he only stopped it like right before he went to leave on his mission, and
That's
he had to give up
crazy.
his phone.
Yeah.
Like he had it running from the time we were like, oh gosh, like the entire like 5 or 6 years.
That's insane.
It was pretty cool.
That's crazy.
It's got to stop at some point, right?
No, it just kept
No.
going.
Yeah.
New lap.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
show you
new
guys.
lap.
I'm gonna show you guys a picture, but you can continue while I look for it.
So wait, Garrett, were you being late? Was that a prank? Because
Yeah.
I'm not.
I was just
I
pranking
prank.
you
It's just
guys.
a prank, bro.
It was not
just a prank,
funny.
bro. I thought it was hilarious. I had to.
playing with my emotions more than women do.
Yeah, we know to be emotionally distant from women, but not from you, Garrett.
Listen,
Yeah.
guys. This is back on my iPhone 4.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my!
That's like how many hours is that?
7,200,000.
I
and 1
disabled my
minute.
phone for that long,
Wow. How?
How?
dude. I have no idea. I bet you it's still locked.
Wait. How much like
looking, I'm
days is that? 7 million minutes.
I don't know.
I'm not gonna look it up. I'm too lazy to.
Speaking
Anyways.
of pranks, this doesn't have anything to do with pranks. We're now on Apple Podcasts and all the other podcasts. We're everywhere now.
Pranked you guys.
Yeah.
Thank you guys, we're not only on Spotify.
I know, exactly.
So maybe we'll get our weekly listeners from like 4 to 5.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Maybe. It is
It is
possible.
13.3 years, and
Wow.
that's just the 7 million. That's not
It's not even the 200,000.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's got to be a bug, right? You had to have like bugged it.
I had to have. It's 13.6 years.
Wow. Yeah. Wonder what that's about.
Anyway,
Anyways, Garrett,
I should
pranks.
find that. Yeah, pranks. Do you guys have any good pranks that you other than that you pranked your teacher. We talked
Pranked
about
my
that.
teacher.
Other like solid
I've got
pranks
some
that
solid.
you've done.
I've got a couple solid pranks. One of them one of my favorites. It was just like I had moved into my current apartment, and I'd been there for like 2 days, right? And I drew a print picture of Kronk from The Emperor's New Groove, and just wrote "nice cock, bro," and like taped it up in my roommate's room. And he thought it was hilarious, and he framed it and kept it.
Good prank.
It's a good. I love it.
One of my buddies at work drew Kanye on one of the whiteboards, and it's actually really good. But then we moved cubicles, and it's never been erased, and it has aged very poorly.
Oh, my God.
It's still there.
That was the prank all along.
Yeah. That was the prank.
Actually, I have quite a few pranks, but I want to hear some of Garet's before I
No, I
start
don't. I
rambling.
really, honestly, don't have a lot of pranks. I will
Dude, I
say a
don't
prank that
either.
was played on me when I was little, like little as in like 7 or 8. I should have known better.
Okay.
My brother gave me, it was a classic Oreo and toothpaste.
Uh,
Back in the days when I could eat gluten.
And toothpaste.
my dad and my brothers did something similar to me.
Yeah, he gave me it, like a whole package full. And I ate it, the first one. I was like, oh, these are good, like mint Oreos. And so I ate the full one. I got about 3 or 4. I was eating
That's
the fourth
not even
one.
bad though, because toothpaste doesn't taste terrible.
I know.
No,
but
it doesn't have to.
It's
It
not
doesn't have
bad.
to.
It's not good for you to eat.
No, don't eat it.
So
Don't eat it.
I got about halfway through
Yeah.
Yeah.
the 4th cookie, and I was like, this ain't right. And I was disgusted.
That's really
I
gross.
should have known because it was April Fool's Day, but my dad and my brother took, the Kraft mac and cheese, the little cheese packet. They put it in a pitcher of water and mixed it up, so it looked like it looked like orange juice. So I got up, and they had made breakfast, right? Like pancakes, eggs, and I'm like, oh, sick, dude! I'm munching. Pour myself some orange juice, which I don't know why I wasn't sus, but I should have been,
yeah.
and just took a huge gulp.
It was just too good to be
It
true.
was terrible. It was
Yeah.
so horrible.
Another prank, but this is like an annual prank that I actually quite enjoy. That was on me. Is my friend would always make cake mix pancakes, and they weren't bad,
Yeah,
but it
that
was
doesn't sound like a
unsettling
bad
at
idea.
first.
Yeah, no.
Depending on the flavor, like that could be kind of good.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't taste gross, but it was like if you thought it was actual pancakes, it was unsettling for a second, and then you're like, but these don't taste bad.
Right.
I
Yeah.
mean, that PB Fit like protein powder,
Yeah.
it, like basically just like powdery peanut butter. Freaking love this stuff. I mix that in with my waffles sometimes and make peanut butter waffles. And when I'm on a protein kick and it's bulking season,
Bulking season.
it's always bulking season.
Yeah. I don't really have much either. I don't know. I just don't really prank.
I
I'm not a
enjoy
prankster.
pranking people, but I am not creative enough
I
to
pranked,
think
yeah.
of good pranks.
Now, one that
that-
my mom has done, which is just it's kind of funny. One time it was April Fool's. I opened the fridge and everything in the fridge had googly eyes on it. It's not really like a harmful
pretty
prank.
funny.
It's just kind of fun.
Pranks don't have
That's
to be
fun.
harmful.
Have
Yeah.
you seen the googly eyes? It's got like Christopher Walken. It's an old SNL skit. It's one of the best SNL skits ever.
I don't know if I've ever seen it.
But he puts like googly eyes on all of his plants and his ferns. Like he's a botanist. And he's like, I put the googly eyes on the cactus and on the ferns because then I can stare into their soul. And
You have
it's
to
like,
talk like him, though.
I can't do.
You have to
like,
try.
I put the googly eyes on the cactus. Yeah,
You don't ever have to try again.
I told you I can't. And then he's
I've
like,
been trying to do
and then
impressions, but I'm not,
I'm not good at it.
And then
I'm
he's
not
like,
good at it.
he's like, you could choke on a. He's like, you never know what they might be planning.
What they might be planting.
Yeah, like. I know I'm not quoting it right, and then it's a funny skit. I'll have to show you guys in a second.
That's awesome.
He's like, what if you died by choking on a fern? You're like, no, that will never happen. But then I'd be like, I always knew. I told you. I
I always knew.
I always knew.
Yeah.
Me and those roommates I had that first year, we did quite a few pranks on each other.
That's my goal, is to like
Yeah.
We all live together.
Hey, wait a minute.
You
Not
live,
like bad-
you live
not
down the
like-
hall from me. So.
Not like bad pranks.
Yeah.
Okay, I just
Yeah.
want to throw this out there. Nothing to do with what we're talking about. How long have I lived there? I don't know.
Like-
3 days, and I've not seen Wade one time.
Have you actually been living down there?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't
I've
know if
been
you
there.
were home or not, and like I couldn't remember exactly which apartment.
I know,
you were
that's why I
in.
didn't tell you. I'm not telling you which
Well,
one.
I think I know which one it is, but I was just gonna like walk in the door and like crap on your bed, but
All right, Amber.
yeah. But then I was like, what if it's the wrong bed? That would be super awkward.
Oh,
It's
man.
not hard to tell which one mine is now. There's all my stuff in it.
Okay, that's fair.
Has all your cash
I-
inside of the mattress.
Yeah, exactly. No, those mattresses are awful. For one, I don't have a mattress topper yet, and so I'm sleeping directly on the mattress. Most uncomfortable thing I've ever laid upon.
Those roommates, so we did like the cups filled with water prank, where you just like one of them was taking a nap and we just covered the floor of his room in cups.
See,
Yeah,
that's a good one. See, that's a good way
It
to
was
do it.
pretty
That's
funny.
the
whole
senior
gym-
prank we tried.
the
It
whole
was
gym is
bad.
a little
yeah,
much.
it was the one.
Yeah, but like for a bedroom size, that's a good one.
No, that's
one of the other ones, he hated Priuses, man. He's a car guy and he hates Priuses.
Yeah.
And long story short, he had like torn his ACL while skiing, and which we pranked him a little bit after because he was high on morphine. I have a whole 20-minute video of him high on morphine after getting released from the hospital. It was hilarious, but so he had torn his ACL and he had like flown back home to have the surgery, and so he was gone for like a month. Like for the surgery and the beginnings of the recovery. So we broke into his room, like we figured out how to pick the lock, and I covered his room in like 60 pictures of Priuses that I found online, and just like went to Costco and got developed. Like everywhere, I put them in like his sock drawer. I put them in various different suits, like his suit pockets.
You had to make sure that he'd find it later.
Oh, yeah.
like,
No.
throughout the year.
Every couple months, he texts me with with like him holding another picture that he found, just like in his clothes that I'd mixed in somewhere.
That's
like
awesome.
he called me like 8 months later. He's like, I just got back from the temple and I felt my suit pocket. And I found this inside of it.
He's been wearing clothes with Priuses in it.
Oh yeah, he had a whole suit collection. So like multiple
easy.
suits
Easy.
had pictures of Priuses in the breast pocket, and he still brings that one up because he was so upset. The day he came home, like he walks into like he unlocks his door because we had relocked it. And then I just hear him screaming like, "Wait!"
Yeah, I guess the best prank I've ever done is the classic wrapping someone's room in wrapping paper.
Oh yeah.
Oh, I've
But
always
it's
wanted to do that.
so time consuming because you got to do it to cool. Like you're gonna wrap everything,
Yeah.
or else it's kind of lame. And I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's-
It was worth it, but it was like I would never do that again.
Yeah.
it's
It's
kind of
one year for Christmas. This is kind of like the wrap. My mom saw this idea where, like your family pictures on your wall in our house. Like we took like a third of all the pictures, like took them off and then wrapped them like Christmas presents and then rehung them back up as part of the decorations. It was super cool. But we only did it once because it was such a pain in the butt to do.
I should go through all the
was
pictures I
super
have
fun,
in my
though.
house and like take a copy of them and edit just my face on everyone's face.
That would be hilarious.
And
What
so
if-
it's just me in the house. I might
We should
have
do-
to
I'll help you
that.
do it.
I will help you do that.
I will help you do that.
You don't live at home anymore. You don't have to suffer the consequences either.
I'm out of
You
here.
can just
fam.
run. Yeah.
I'm out.
Now you can just run. Yeah.
Josh,
Again,
that
I
cookie
just,
smells immaculate.
really?
Yes.
No, it's just me.
Oh, okay.
Don't make that
gluten.
face.
Mm.
I
Gluten.
again, Jimmy John's cookies, they're amazing. Anyways, pranks, I don't do them. I don't have the dedication to bother somebody like that.
It's all in good faith.
No, yeah. But it's like if I think of something, I'm like, yeah, but that's so much work.
Yeah.
It depends on. I mean, you could just do a simple like. One time, I taped balloons to my mom's tires, so when she
Or like,
blew up, right?
yeah.
It's something simple.
Yeah.
You don't have to go all out.
That's true. That's true.
There's another one where my other roommate, he was gone and he had recently gotten a passport And he left it. I don't know why this idiot.
I thought of one.
He like left. Well, he left the picture that he sent in for his passport, like the copy of it, on our dining room table. So I took that picture and then like did like on like stenciled it on a on my tablet and like X'd out the eyes and like drew a chain on him and like made it into an album cover and then framed it, and then on the back we made like a whole fake album for him. God. And he was like, he's like, I actually like, I want to be mad because it's a prank, but this is actually really cool. Because I just like left it on his desk, but and like wrapped it up like a present. But I guess he opened it, but like only opened it enough to see like the picture, but like of his forehead and the X's across his eyes. Oh, yeah. So at first he's like, oh shoot, who hates me? Who wants to kill me? Like, oh no. But then he's like, then he opened it the rest of the way. It was like, wait, this is actually really cool.
That's hilarious. Okay, I do have a prank. And for better or for worse, I think here's the reason I don't think of pranks is because when I do something that would be considered a prank, I'm not like, oh, I'm going to prank them or do this thing. I'm just like, this is funny and I'm doing it. So one year, my mom has her Christmas cards, right? And she has this like full page printout of this is the family. Look at all the stuff we're doing, you know, updating everybody on the family, right? Well, I had put something in, like second paragraph, where it's like, and Josh, my favorite child.
Yes!
And she prints off like 500 of these.
Oh
like
my goodness.
a million, and then sends them out.
Yes!
And she didn't realize until it was too late. And so when she caught me, no, actually, she sent it out only because she had already printed them out. And she's like, well, you know, so she was printing them. Were you here? I can't remember.
How long ago was this?
Oh, it's been about 2 years, I think. Because it wasn't this last year. It wasn't. Somebody was over, though. And they're my protection from being completely chewed out.
I believe that was me.
Yeah.
But I can't remember exactly.
I think Jamie was here. And you and Jamie were here or something.
I vaguely remember
because,
that.
like, I remember there was at least people here to keep me safe from my mom yelling at me.
You're just like, don't leave, please.
Yeah.
That's
it was so good.
That's actually a fair point.
So
I think
good.
we should do the boys' Christmas cards.
Yeah, 100%.
But can we do them like a maternity shoot?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like Garet's pregnant, and then we're like a throuple, and we're like all of our hands on his belly, and like have like the really awkward like standing behind him and holding his belly,
and you're staring at the camera.
but like in like a snowy forest, and he's like wearing all white, and we're above like a picnic blanket.
All right. Let's do it. He already has it pictured in his head, so
yes, please.
We'll make Skillet take the pictures.
But no, I think you're right. I don't consider pranks. Like, I just do them.
I just do it. And I'm like, this is funny.
There was this one time with one of my roommates. I was holding dog treats, like dog biscuits, in my hand, and I walked in his room to talk to him about something, and he was just kind of waking up, and so he was tired. And he asked me what was in my hand. I was like, oh, they're just biscuits. And I was like, hold on here.
Exactly.
And I was like, oh, they're just gluten-free biscuits.
Oh, no.
And I was like, and he's like, oh, yeah? And I was like, yeah, you want to try one? They're actually pretty good. And he's like, yeah, sure. And he eats it. And he's half asleep. And he's like, this is actually pretty good. And then he's like, he sits there for a second. It kind of tastes like bacon. And I was like, I had to tell him because I was just laughing so much.
So funny.
I've seen ones where like they take a filled donut, you know, like those cream filled donuts.
Siri's back.
Oh,
every time.
Take like a cream filled donut and like fill it with mayo or something. I've wanted to do
Oh,
it.
yeah.
You can't get me on that one, boy.
I know.
You can get Josh, though.
Yeah. I'm all susceptible. Or you can really get you.
Or just give me gluten and let me die.
Yeah.
I know.
I just want you to know
It's just a prank, bro. It's just a prank.
It'll make every single one of us suffer. I just want you to know that.
Oh my gosh.
Not just me.
Oh, I know a pretty good prank I pulled on Garet last week. We were at church and he's like, oh, I don't want to go to second hour. I'm like, okay.
No,
that's fine.
okay. Don't make me sound like a bad guy.
And I'm like, here, just come with me. I got to do something. And I marched him to the clerk's office, introduced him to the clerk, and was like, "Hey, Garet here wants to transfer his records into our ward." And then shortly after, Bishop walked by. I'm like, "Hey, Bishop, this is the newest member of our ward. He wants to give a talk."
Oh,
Listen,
He's still upset about it.
This bishop was like, nice guy, right?
yeah.
He's like, oh, you want to share your story? And I'm like, I'll think about it.
He wrote down his name like on a little notepad that he was carrying around.
That's
And
amazing.
I'm like, be expecting a phone call from them in the next couple of weeks.
Man, that's why you ran from your last church, you know?
I know. Them Lutheran guys. Yeah, I'm not a public speaker in any sense.
I'm so excited. I'm going to invite so many people.
I love-
I'm not. I'm not.
love
I will tell
public
them no.
speaking. I
No, you
love
have
it.
to.
No, I'm a bad guy.
I will
That's-
come to your talk.
I will come.
You will not, because
Well,
I will.
I'll be there anyway.
There will be no Garet talk. So
Yes.
Like, sorry, I'm going to get sick that day.
yeah, sorry, I'm eat gluten the day before.
Poison yourself.
It's a bummer you missed my talk. I gave a talk a couple months ago, and I somehow worked in a Soulja Boy reference.
That was amazing. I read that.
Watching Beta Josh peel over, like he was sitting in the front row.
Yeah.
I said, you either crank that Soulja Boy or that Soulja Boy cranks you. And watch him absolutely fall out of his seat onto the floor was hilarious.
That's amazing.
Making people laugh when they have to be quiet is the best
Oh, it's
thing.
so funny.
Oh, absolutely.
You're in class, the teacher's yelling at you guys because y'all making noise. And you guys crack a little quick joke, and then all the boys are like having to hold it in.
Okay, hang on. So this happened. One time.
That's when like a well-timed, that's what she said.
yeah,
He said,
yeah.
I can't talk. That's what she said comes very much in handy.
One time I was in a computer tech class, right? And the teacher, we were doing this final, and it was like a project-based final where we had to make the slideshow about whatever we were interested in or something. We just learned about how to use Google Drive. It was kind of a weird class. Anyways, you can't cheat on it. You know what I mean? Like, this is a completely creative, your own work. You
Yeah,
have different
there's no
topics.
way.
There's no way to cheat. But regardless, she made a no talking rule because this is a final. So in finals, you cannot speak.
I see.
Right? So the guy next to me, this kid next to me, we weren't good friends. I knew him though, you know. And he was telling me, he's like, "Oh yeah, something slideshow, whatever." And I was like, "Oh yeah, you know." I was talking, and the teacher was like, "Hey, stop talking." And we're like, "Oh, okay, sorry." He's like, "Okay, anyways, you're just gonna, you know, we're finishing whatever it was because it was important, and it had some sort of relevance." And she's like, "Hey, stop it." And he's like, "Sorry, I was just telling him things." She's like, "Stop talking or I'll penalize you." And we're like, "What?" Because she had this crazy New York accent. We're like, "Wait,
Penalize.
what'd you just say?" He's like, "I will penalize you if you keep talking." And then, so now the entire class is like trying to keep it in. She's like, "I will penalize you both." And she just keeps going. It was so, and I'd never heard it been pronounced that way.
It's like one of my freshman whatever the freshman science classes in high school. He would say when referring to the planet, he'd call it Uranus.
Yeah, exactly.
He would only say like he'd do like a little smirk and then be like, "You kids." He's like, I can't say the real thing. in front of you kids." So
So it's as awkward as the sex ed classes in 8th grade or whatever. You know?
Right, I remember that.
Like the teacher's trying,
Yeah, I remember that.
the teacher's trying not to, you know, make it awkward or funny
Yeah.
for
I
anyone.
never had a health class.
Really?
I don't know. Maybe it's because like
You never did one in 6th grade?
No, well, because maybe it's because I was like, well, if this is like such a public school thing, why didn't I ever have it? But I think it's because like I moved in like from between 4th and 5th grade, we moved to Reno, and then like halfway through 5th grade, I moved to Phoenix, and then at the end of 5th grade, I moved to a different school in Phoenix while our
So you
house
just got
was being
lucky.
built.
Yeah,
and
you
then
just
like
missed
Missed it 3 times.
yeah, and then like halfway through 6th grade, I moved to our current house. And so like between like 4th and 6th grade, I went to like 4 different elementary schools.
Yeah.
So in 3 different states. So I'm assuming that it just I
missed.
I got missed. I got lucky. It was also great because I had 4 Pinewood Derbies on. Everyone else had 3.
Heck yeah.
I had
That's
2
how.
during my Weeblos here.
Heck yeah. That's how my dad never learned cursive because he switched
Is a
schools.
Waste.
Yeah, he switched schools in 5th to 6th grade, and in one school they did 5th, the other they did 6th, and he just missed it both.
Yeah.
So
Cursive sucks.
it ruined my handwriting, I think.
Yeah, we talked about that already.
Yeah.
Yeah. I the only thing that's cursive is my signature, but really it's just like a W and then a squiggle is what my signature is.
Again, I need a better signature.
Well, you
I
can do
need
a W in cursive. Can you do a G in cursive and make
What?
it look good?
Yeah.
No.
yeah, that's the fancy. You could do the fancy.
I used to think like a G in cursive was like the Disney logo, but no, Walt Disney just writes his D's really weird.
yeah, yeah. And it actually,
I thought it
does,
was a G for the longest time.
If you look at it, though, it is a D. Like, if you look at
it's
it
definitely a
correctly,
D.
I never noticed that until I watched a video about it.
Shut up, Garrett.
Shut up, Garrett.
Get your head out of the
I
gutter.
didn't say anything.
Garrett likes the D.
Whoa.
G is for gutter.
Yes. It's the letter of the day. It's the letter of the day.
Speaking of which, let's play a game. I had a segue for earlier, but it was too early. We're gonna play a
Would you
game.
like to play a
This is my
game?
topic. Now, it does involve AI. I'm sorry.
Why are you not wearing socks? I just got like a good look at your grippers. Why do they look like 8 feet?
Dude, I have freaking skis.
No, put them
Like,
down.
look at-
I don't want to look at
My
that
feet
anymore.
are so long.
Stop putting your foot
Look at
in
how
my
long they
face.
are.
Why is this? Why is this what we're talking about
Put
right
your
now?
grippers away.
You know what they say about feet?
No.
Okay. So
At
here's-
first, I was like, feet, like a joke. But I don't know if it's a joke anymore.
Josh like just put his feet up on this ottoman. I was like, ah.
I'm in my own house.
You have
That is
hideous
something.
feet.
That is
I'm
something.
sorry. You have
Gross
that is
gross-looking
something you could
feet.
put in a horror movie, and I
Yeah.
would scream every time.
You know, like in Diary of Wimpy Kid, the horror movie where it's just the foot, the sentient foot that chases people
Oh my
around a dark
gosh.
cabin.
Yeah.
I think we
That's
underestimate.
going to live in my nightmares.
Yeah, I'm gonna be having nightmares about that tonight.
I had a nightmare earlier this week.
This is
and
body
it was
shaming.
not
right?
like a foot, though. It was a weird nightmare, though. It was only a nightmare because it was the girl. I was at the girl I like's wedding, and she wasn't marrying me. So I woke up in a cold sweat. And I'm like, good. I still have a chance.
all right.
Okay.
let's get to the game.
Here's my game. I mean, pull out your guys' phones. You probably want to do this for
Oh, we playing
verifying
Kahoot?
sake. Yes.
Woo!
I
I
could've made it a
love
Kahoot.
that game.
Woo!
Okay, so this game is called Who Said It, written by AI. So basically, I asked ChatGPT to how would this character
What am I doing on my phone real quick?
you're going to write down the answer. What you think the answer is.
Okay.
And then if you get it right, if you both get it right, then you both get a point,
Cool.
right?
Okay.
Like kind of whiteboard style, you know?
Yeah.
Anyways, I asked ChatGPT, how would this character answer the question, what is the meaning of life? Write it as if it was from their perspective.
Okay.
So I have a bunch of fake quotes that was written by AI to sound like characters from anything.
Am
but
I
there's
going to
kind
know
of a
these
theme.
characters?
Yes, you should know
Probably.
all of them. I'm going to try to do a little bit of an impression of them, but let's see if you guys
I'm
can
so
guess.
scared.
Can guess who they are. I feel like these are pretty easy. What is the meaning of life? Well, now, that's a big question. I'm just a simple frog, so I don't have all the answers. But I believe the meaning of life is to find what makes you happy and fulfilled, and to make most of the time we have. For me, that's singing and making people smile. Everyone's journey is different, but we can all find our own purpose if we keep searching for it.
I don't really like that impression very much.
Yeah, it wasn't very good. 3, 2, 1. Who said it?
It's Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Oh, I said frog from Frog and Toad.
No way, really?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Garrett gets a point. It's Kermit.
Did you really not
I
think
said
that?
frog from Frog or Toad or Kermit
Oh,
is what I
okay.
put. Because that sounds a lot more like Frog from Frog and Toad.
It is kind of
based off
Frog and
your-
Toad, yeah.
Based off of your impression.
Yeah, the impression was not good. I'm so scared
Did
of
you
doing...
ever read Frog and Toad?
It's not. Is that what like the red frog or the toad and then like
Yeah,
the
yeah,
green frog?
yeah. It's like
Yeah,
the children's
I've
stories.
read it.
I love those.
I'm so scared. I gotta practice my Kermit impression because I feel like I could do a really good
It's gotta
one.
be really grovelly.
But I'm so afraid because
Do
like
it.
it has to be
Kermit the
good.
Frog here. Yeah, that was bad. That was really bad.
Well, now it's got that
Stop.
highness.
Just say
Stop.
Kermit the Frog here. Just
I'll
say
do
that.
Kermit the Frog.
Yeah.
Kermit the Frog.
He's
His is a little
his is
better.
all right.
Mine's really bad.
I feel like I can do it. It's just not trained. You know, like it's in me to do it, but I can't.
What the thing with impressions is, I can't do any pop culture characters, but I can do like people I know. And Josh knows this
That's
really
true,
well
that's
because I was
true.
trashing someone
Do
I
Garet.
know.
Do Garet.
Garrett. I have never done Garrett before though.
Mm-hmm.
Be like, hey guys, sorry I'm late.
Your smile isn't big enough.
I didn't know I was monotone all the time.
Yeah, you're pretty monotone, dude.
Oh. Okay.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. I was asleep.
And making out. All right, here we go. Question number 2. I'm going to do your first answer. So Garrett has 1 point.
You suck at this game.
Oh my god.
This
I
one's
said
really
or
easy.
Kermit.
This one's really easy. The meaning of life, to serve the force, to
Stop.
protect the galaxy from darkness. This is our purpose. But it's to find balance, inner peace, self-discovery. This is crucial. The journey is the reward, young one. Embrace the journey. It will become clear.
I don't know if I would have got that if you didn't do the Yoda impression.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
sorry. My bad.
Yoda.
My bad.
Yeah.
We both know it's
You both know
Yeah.
it's Yoda, yeah. Now, one thing that I really liked about this one is that, I can't find it anymore. The way it was written, it knew to write it like Yoda. You know, like the grammar wasn't quite right in a lot of places.
Interesting.
So I thought that was interesting.
You know why? You know why the Star Wars prequels came out after the originals?
Why?
Because in charge of planning, Yoda was.
Yeah, nice. Okay, question number 3.
Thing away.
It is 1-2. Now, from here on out, the impressions aren't quite as horrible. The meaning of... wait. I'm going to skip that one. We have a lot. That was Obi-Wan, by the way. It's very good.
Yeah, no more Star Wars characters.
I don't know, but I think it has something to do with, like, having fun, eating lots of ice cream, and maybe having some friends to share it with. Yep, sounds good to me.
I actually...
Wait, 3?
There's
Write
supposed
it
to
down.
be like
You gotta give
3
me a
different
second.
characters.
Read
Hold
it
on.
again. I don't know who eats ice cream.
I don't know, but I think it has something to do with, like, having fun and eating lots of ice cream. Maybe even having some friends to share it with. Yeah, that sounds good to me.
There's like 3 possible characters I have. in
I have
mind.
absolutely no guesses.
I was gonna
so you
say
guess
Patrick Starr first,
Bam, right. Who are your
or I
others?
was thinking Chicken Joe from Surf's Up,
Oh, yeah.
or Shaggy from
Yeah,
Scooby Doo.
yeah.
I would have never got that
Yeah.
a day in my life.
But yeah, Patrick. That's
Patrick.
the problem with this brand.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not what he sounds like.
No, I can't do a very good Patrick
Yeah.
one. So, anyways, next, I'll skip all the... Okay, here's a good one. The meaning of life? Please. Ain't nothing more meaningless than that question. Life is just a big pile of trash, and I'm perfectly content living in mine.
Oh, I know that
There's
one.
multiple
But I don't know the
people
guy.
I know
I don't know the name.
personally
I don't know the name.
That
but I know who
say
it is.
that.
3,
I'll let him guess first.
2.
Because I don't.
All right,
know.
I'll
do it again.
trust you.
Do it again. Do it again.
All right. The meaning of life? Please. Ain't nothing more meaningless than that question. Life is just a big pile of trash, and I'm perfectly content living in mine.
I'm.
You know the TikTok sound where it's like the get your head out of it, where he's like, Connor, the fuck are you doing? That's what I'm thinking of.
All right, you take a guess. Take a guess.
The bad guy from Avatar.
Nope.
I think it's from Sesame Street.
Yes.
The
Or
green
Oscar
guy.
the Grouch.
Yeah, it's Oscar
that
the
was the other one
Grouch.
I was
Yeah,
thinking.
yeah. All right, Garrett's still
These
up.
are 2 on the nose. Here I am
3-2.
like overthinking all of these.
Yeah, yeah. Well, that's the
scoot
thing.
this-
You got to think it's very
scoot it
simple
in.
on what all of it is, huh? Oh, skip the
Here,
ottoman.
hold on.
There you go.
Fix the ottoman.
All right, I like this one, but I don't think I'll have an accurate impression, but I think I'll get the idea of it. The meaning of life, my dear friend, is to love and serve God. That's what I believe. That's why we're here on this earth, to have a relationship with our Creator and follow His teachings. That's the best way to live, with purpose and joy. Who do you think?
Josh Millward.
That's
No.
Moses.
Nope. This is a fictional character.
Fictional character.
Yes. I don't know if you guys will know this one.
I was
Read
gonna
it
start
again.
like Bob Ross, Mr. Rogers.
Yeah.
But then it was like God. And
Yeah,
so I'm
yeah.
like,
That's your
hmm.
biggest clue, honestly. Okay, 3,
Oh
2,
wait.
1.
No. Hold on.
Whoa,
hold
whoa,
on,
whoa.
hold on,
Okay,
hold
okay.
on.
Read it again or something.
All right. The meaning of life, my dear friend, is to love and serve God. That's what I believe. That's why we're here on this earth, to have a relationship with our Creator and to follow His teachings. That's the best way to live. with
Clearly,
purpose and joy.
it's Percy Jackson.
Clearly.
I was thinking like Hades from Hercules or something.
Why would it be Hades?
Because
He's
he
the bad guy.
He loves God.
I was thinking Hercules characters as well, but like
It is not a Hercules
not
character.
Hades.
It's not Disney and it's not DreamWorks. It's not, but it is animated.
Is animated. Hold on, let me think then.
My dear friend is probably one that's
That's a
pretty
big clue.
big too.
I think it's from the Lego movie.
Nope.
Clearly. Oh god.
Not even Warner Brothers. No animation of that.
Josh has been watching anime.
Yeah, no.
This
no
is anime. I'm gonna walk
It's
out.
not anime. I think you guys know this one. Should I give it to you?
Is it The Land Before Time?
Nope.
What a Littlefoot. That's it.
It is Bob the Tomato.
Oh,
From VeggieTales.
I've
Yes.
never seen VeggieTales.
Oh, okay, that'll do it.
I've never seen. Well,
That's sad.
I
We'll have to
watched it
watch
as
that.
like a kid, but I
would
don't
have actually
remember a
guessed.
thing.
I would have guessed Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that's except for the God stuff. Again, that's pretty. That's pretty
straight
good.
up though.
But
I
my dear
saw-
friend,
Yeah,
Yeah.
my
it's-
dear
that was very
Christopher.
Winnie the Pooh.
Christopher?
Yeah,
Is that his name?
Have you guys seen the live action, like the Christopher Robin movie?
I actually like it.
It's gold.
I
It's
haven't seen it
great.
yet.
I like
it's
that.
very good.
Really?
They kind of look a little freaky, but like,
But like,
it's a good
it's
movie.
just
That's what
like
I thought.
every single character. Like I just randomly saw this this like compilation on TikTok of like all of Eeyore's lines in that movie,
Yeah.
and I was dying at laughing at every single one.
That's freaking Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Yeah, like Ewan McGregor walks in,
Yeah.
he's like, "It's a half a lump. It's making weird noises," and it's like one of those like wind direction things, you know,
Yeah.
with the rooster, and like tapping against the window. So he like pulls it off. He's like, "Oh no, Eeyore, look, it's just this," and then he's like, "It has a weapon." Oh no.
So, it's pretty accurate, actually. You know
I
what I mean?
freaking-
Like,
yeah,
it hits
really.
every single like life problem, I guess. Not all, but
Well,
It's a
each
pretty-
Winnie the Pooh character is about a mental disorder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Eeyore's depression, Piglet is anxiety.
yeah. But in the actual
Tigger's ADHD. Yeah, like that's how they are.
in the
Like,
actual cartoon, you don't notice it as much because it's a kid show. This one, I think.
nah, as an adult, you notice.
One thing that I noticed once I got older about Winnie the Pooh is that when I was younger, okay, first of all, it was a shock to me that Piglet's a guy. And like, I think Rue's a
Yeah.
guy too or something. Like,
No, Rue's a guy. Kenga's his mom.
Kanga's his mom, so
Yeah,
yeah.
Rue's
but Rue's a
always
guy, Piglet's a guy. Like,
'Cause,
they're
like-
all, their genders were all different in my mind because I thought Piglet was a
Huh.
girl. I thought Rue
I
was a girl
thought
too.
Piglet was a girl. I knew Rue was a boy mostly because like Pooh's Heffalump movie was like my favorite movie when I was a kid.
Right.
So I'd
never
watch
thought
that
Rue
all
was
the
a-
time.
I never.
Right.
And
so I
Rue is
couldn't
the main
remember.
character in that movie. So
Yeah, but here's what I noticed. I did not care as a kid. Like, I didn't even
Yeah.
think about it. Like, I wasn't like, oh, Piglet's a girl or whatever. It didn't shake me to learn that Piglet was a guy. I just, like, wasn't even
it's
in
like,
my mind.
I don't know.
You know?
Did you ever watch Thomas the Tank Engine?
No.
Did you ever watch?
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, did you remember Percy, who's the green one?
yeah, the square one.
Yeah. No, that's Toby.
Oh,
No, Percy's the green one, which I thought was a girl. Apparently, that's a boy too.
Yeah.
but I
Then,
think
like,
that's what I
Blue
think.
from Blue's Clues is a girl.
And Bluey is a girl.
And
and
Bluey,
both of the
Bluey made
Blueys.
sense as soon as I figured it out.
Oh, yeah, it made sense, but I
was like,
didn't
oh,
think
okay.
it. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
initially.
yeah.
But,
And, like, I just, especially with Winnie the Pooh when I was younger, I just didn't care. Like, I didn't even cross my mind,
yeah.
which I thought was interesting. I don't know.
But it doesn't matter, you know.
It's
That's-
Rabbit's a guy, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rabbit's a
Yeah,
dude.
clearly.
I
yeah.
thought it was like an old maid kind of character. So I don't know. I didn't really notice or.
I'm gonna
care.
go home and play with my Winnie the Pooh Lego set now.
I
All right,
thought you were
what's
just gonna
the
stop
score?
with Winnie
3
the
to
Pooh. I'm gonna go play with my Winnie the
2?
Pooh.
Yes,
I love
the
Winnie
bear.
the Pooh, dude.
All right, 3 to 2, correct? 3,
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
You guys are going to get this one. The meaning of life, me boy. The meaning of life is to make as much money as possible. Aye, that's the
Mr.
key to happiness.
Krabs.
Don't you know?
Yeah,
Don't you
Mr.
know? Why was that
Krabs.
Canadian?
Or,
Don't you know?
okay.
Yeah, we both
new
got
thing.
that.
If you have guys, we should make this like I don't know, make it like whatever. Make like an animated Shark Tank, but the investors are Scrooge McDuck and Mr. Krabs.
yeah. Yeah. That sounds awesome.
They
I
finally
want
made
this
it.
now.
But yeah, that was Mr. Krabs.
Yeah, that was Mr. Krabs. So that's, 5-4? Okay, I have one more. This is my last one.
Zuko.
So at this
Just
point,
check.
Wade can only hope to tie it.
In your
Or
dreams,
Garet.
weather boy.
Or
Hey,
Garrett.
I got Kermit.
Yeah, that's true. Well, it was a half a point.
Yeah, but
Still
you
not
didn't
up
get the
there.
other one.
Which one?
The Sesame Street one.
That's true.
Oh yeah.
That's true.
I don't
Okay.
know. I keep guessing. Like they all cross my mind, and then I decide to guess the more obscure one.
All right. The meaning of life is a question that has plagued humanity for centuries. But as a scientist, I believe it can be discovered through observation and
I know it.
experimentation. The natural world is full of mysteries and secrets, and by studying it, we can begin to unravel the answers we seek. The pursuit of knowledge is understanding it. The pursuit of knowledge and understanding is a noble endeavor, and through it, we can come to a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the universe. The meaning of life is not something that can be simply handed to us. It must be
This is
sought out,
clearly-
and to be dedicated. And
Oh
those who
my,
dedicate
it's still
themselves to this
going.
pursuit will be rewarded with a greater understanding of the world and their place in it.
It's clearly Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Nope.
I was thinking it's the guy from Back to the Future.
No.
Doc Brown.
No.
Is it Doc Brown?
Oh yeah.
I would have been able to do a better Doc impression.
I don't know.
All these
anymore,
impressions
man.
sound like suspiciously like Josh Millward.
They're vaguely
Sus.
similar, yeah.
He's a scientist. Okay, it's not.
Scientist, and it's not Doofenshmirtz. It's
Nope.
not. I'm trying to think what other scientists.
I don't think you guys are going to get this one. It's kind of weird. I'll tell you, it's a bad guy.
Bad guy.
Doofenshmirtz.
Nope.
No, I already said.
I know.
that.
I'm just.
How recent is this?
20 years ago.
Animated,
Nope.
live action.
Live action.
So like early 2000s, 90s.
Yes. Around that time.
Clearly, it's Royal Pain from Sky High.
Nope.
Oh.
Scientist bad guy
Oh,
who
it's
devotes
Norman
their life to
Osborn.
science. Nope. No, it's
That
not.
would have been a good one.
Yeah.
That was a very good
Dr.
one.
Octopus.
It's Doc Ock.
Okay, that's what I was.
Yeah,
gonna
that's
say.
yeah. And
Otto
honestly,
Octavius.
once like you know it's Doc Ock,
Yeah.
the whole speech he
Makes
gives to
sense.
Peter about like poetry or whatever and love, it sounds exactly like that. Just about
He's
the
not a
meaning of
bad
life.
guy.
Well, yeah.
His
okay.
legs are the bad guy.
His legs are the bad guy.
Like any man, he's corrupted by a good pair of legs.
that was good.
I don't know about you, dude, but you know the videos of like those extremely buff women like crushing a watermelon with their thighs.
No, but enlighten me. I'm intrigued.
I'm just saying, if that could be my head, it would be a noble death.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Garrett's
dear.
been dealing with
Wade and I were
horny Wade
texting earlier today.
recently. I'm so.
What did you
I'm
say?
very down bad.
Something.
I don't want to repeat it.
So something like wait, I can't remember what Wade texted me.
no, no. Don't
Okay.
air my dirty laundry.
All right. I won't say. I'll tell Josh later.
Okay. Thanks, bro.
Face Wade gave me.
I'm giving him like the side eye, like. I'm so down bad.
Hey, are we watching the games tomorrow?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
What games?
Football games.
championship
Oh.
games.
Yeah.
NFC and AFC championship.
Right.
Go
It's
Bengals
the
and Eagles.
Super Bowl on the 12th.
Super Bowl on the 12th. Yeah. I
You
can't
say
wait.
go what?
Go Bengals and go Eagles.
You're literally the dumbest
No,
person I've ever
Chiefs.
met in my entire life.
Chiefs.
Oh, we've watched them win so much.
Yes,
You've
and I
seen the
love it.
Eagles win. Just barely.
Yeah, but I hate the 49ers.
I'd rather see the 49ers
I can't
and
stand
Chiefs go.
the 49ers.
I can't stand the
Garrett.
Eagles.
I
Other
don't know,
than
the Eagles
and
are
the
cooler.
Eagles
other than
have
Kevin
never
Hart
won it, and
likes
I
the
wanna
Eagles.
s-
That's
I
the only
wanna-
thing that's going for the Eagles.
I
The
wanna
Eagles are
see-
cooler than 49ers.
The Kobe would have
It's an
wanted
eagle.
the Eagles.
Yeah, but you wouldn't have been here without them Niners.
What do you mean?
Miners? What do they even represent?
The San Francisco Gold Rush of
Yeah, see?
1849. 49ers.
Yeah, they mined.
Okay, hot
Gold.
take. I think if the 49ers had just simply made their name the Prospectors, it would be cooler.
That is
No.
way cooler.
No, that's dumb.
Because, like, you have to explain. Because, like, even though their mascot is a prospector, it doesn't make any sense until, like, you explain it to
Yeah.
someone.
I
Like, at
agree.
least, like, in the NBA, the 76ers, the Philadelphia 76ers.
Dang it.
That's because of the, Declaration of Independence and,
Really?
Declaration.
like, 1776.
Oh, I thought it was for like 1976, the year my parents were born, and they were like, "We just got it." I'm kidding. That's not even the year they were born.
So, yeah.
76.
No, I said dang it because I wanted to say that they were the 76ers because I know that about basketball is that there's also a 76ers. But that's what I don't like is that there's a 49ers and a 76ers. I think that's dumb.
Is it as dumb as there being a New York Giants football team and a San Francisco Giants
No, that's kind of
baseball
fun.
team?
Plus, they both used to be New York, so I can get that.
Yeah, and like the Los Angeles Dodgers
Yeah.
used to be in Brooklyn.
Because it would be cool if all of the teams from a place were the same. It would be
It's
kind of
like,
it would be
yeah.
limiting, but it would be kind of cool because you've just got
Because there's so many team names that were made for their old location and just don't fit. But
Jazz.
yeah, but only the Utah Jazz get flack for it. Like the
Yeah.
LA Lakers, they were the Minneapolis Lakers.
Which
'cause
makes
of
way more
way
sense.
more sense because
Yeah.
it's 10,000 lakes.
Yeah.
And then the Brooklyn Dodgers were the Los Angeles Dodgers because they were the little kids who had dodged trolley cars in New
Oh,
York.
really?
That's why they're called the Dodgers.
Oh, interesting.
So, because
Wow.
they call them, and like a lot of them make a lot more sense. But
The more you know, I suppose.
yeah,
Oh, I speaking about Mr. Rogers earlier. Okay. That's the ADHD at its finest.
Tell us
Garrett, since you've been moving, have you been taking your meds?
No, I haven't taken them in months.
Oh, okay.
I'm out.
You're out. There is a shortage. It's really bad
Yeah, but I just haven't gone back to the doctor.
because of your ADHD. It's a cruel cycle.
Anyway, did you know he went to court for PBS?
What?
Oh,
Apparently PBS was getting a cut in their budget from $20 million to
I
$6
see.
million. And they decided to let Fred Rogers as their spokesperson convince the court to let them have more money
Yeah.
or not get the budget. And it worked.
That's
They got
awesome.
not only did they stop the budget cut, they got a raise of $2 million. So they had $22 million after Mr. Rogers.
heck yeah!
Dude,
came in.
I gotta say, PBS is one of the like most noble things in my opinion. Like just with
Yeah.
at least some of the shows that they run, like Sesame Street.
Like their whole mission statement is great, and they have good programming. Honestly, I shouldn't say they have good programming because most of it sucks.
But it's nostalgic.
But yeah,
But
the kids who
the best
grew up
part
without
was
cable.
is the judge was one of the meanest and like strict judges.
Dang, yeah.
And Mr. Rogers of all people, the only one that could, turned him
That's amazing.
because he was kind of like rude at the beginning,
Yeah.
and then after he's like, okay,
He found
you can have-
found the meaning of love.
yeah.
That's awesome. Well, what a heartwarming story to go to break for.
Bubbles,
Bubbles.
I
bubbles,
think I'm
bubbles,
Finding Nemo every time.
I know.
Oh yeah. Hey everyone, Editor Josh here. If you've listened this far, I can assume you've liked something about Hot Tub Talks, so consider giving it a share. If you're listening on YouTube, you can leave a comment. We read comments at the end of the show every single week. You can follow us on TikTok at Hot Tub Talking, Instagram at Hot Tub Talks Official, and of course YouTube at Hot Tub Talks. Thank you so much for listening. We absolutely love recording Hot Tub Talks. But that's enough for the break. Let's get back to the show.
Mount Wanahakalugi.
Well, welcome back. We're back from the break. Wade, what are we talking about?
We're talking about adult activities.
Oh, hot tub after dark talks.
No,
Oh.
Unfortunately, as much as I need that in my life.
What the?
Hot tub talks after dark.
Maybe that's not a bad idea. Anyways, so recently, like last week, we went on a field trip. I was making my quarterly visit to the Lego store, and I was like, let's bring people. So, as a bunch of college students, we meandered to the Lego store, and we went to Crate and Barrel, like adults do, and then we went to Shields. And it got me thinking, like, what do kids do these days for fun? I guess we're not even kids, so just adult activities.
What do we do when we're not working our lives away?
Yeah, most of the time I go wander around places a lot. Like
If Walmart was still open 24/7, I'd be doing that.
Totally.
Oh,
I would
yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I'd spend a lot more money there probably.
I'm a mall rat. I like to wander around malls, and I like obviously Lego store is nice, but the Lego store here in Utah is not as close to me as I would like it to be. So I don't go there very often. But sometimes I go up to Park City and just screw around.
Why is walking through stores so fun to do?
It's so much fun.
I mean-
Especially when you have friends and you can screw around.
Well, I'm looking at stuff I want, but I can't get right now.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like torture.
They make it fun to look at though.
But like it's almost like in the case of Park City, like all those art galleries with like the 30,000 pieces, like $30,000 worth like pieces of art, like sculptures. I'm like, I'll never own it anyway, so it's fun to look at.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Walking through stores is fun, but
Yeah, Garrett, what's your adult activity?
If you say playing video games, I'm gonna smack you in the balls.
no, I haven't played video games in a hot minute.
A hot tub talk minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do I do? I mean, I like.
Gary
like-
sold his soul to females for like the last month. He has had
It hasn't been
no
a month.
hobbies.
It's felt like a month.
Yeah, he's had no hobbies and no personality outside of hanging out with his girlfriend.
Listen, that is inaccurate. I like Legos.
Garrett, have you
How
built
many
any of your
Lego
Legos
sets
yet?
have you built?
I built some mini guys.
That doesn't count because you were with me.
So what? I'm with you.
What's your adult? Okay, what is
I
your
bought
alone
Legos
adult
off
activity?
of Wade,
Oh yeah, I sold him some Legos.
Oh, nice.
and I
But
don't
he,
regret anything.
He bought a bunch of Lego sets. He and I went. This is a different Lego store trip. This was like
This is
August 1st.
the previous quarterly.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this was actually
This was
quarter
last
4.
quarter.
This was quarter 4 trip of 2022. We went to the Lego store. We get there because it opens at 11 and it's a big release day. So he and I get there like, oh, we'll get there like 10 minutes before it opens. We'll be good.
Wrong.
Like, let's get the Legos. No, there's this line stretching around the corner and out the door of the mall.
And poor little Garrett has to work.
I feel like we've
in
talked about
line.
this. I can't remember.
Do you remember that?
Oh yeah,
I was
he had
working
to take
as
some
well.
calls.
Yeah.
He had to take some like work calls. And so we're waiting in line for like what, an hour at
Oh,
least, like an
easily.
hour and 20 minutes, just to get into the Lego store. But I'm more impressed because I like as much as I like Legos, the people in the front of that line who are camping out for like 3 hours were like
No,
neckbeards.
not 3 hours. No.
Yeah, or like 4.
They
5
opened
hours.
the store at 10 o'clock
or 11
or
yeah.
11. They said they were there at 6 a.m.
bro.
Oh my goodness.
And they were like neckbeard, but like you see them hauling out, like homies spent like $1,500.
Easily.
Like they bought
got
all like the huge
Sanctum.
sets. Yeah,
They've got the Millennium Falcon, the
like
AT-AT.
all the new sets that come out. Like I'm like, bro, what do you? And they weren't resellers because they're all just a single copy of every set.
Right.
They just wanted like a ton of stuff.
I would like to go to their home and look at their Lego set.
I don't know, dude.
I respect it.
I don't want to go to a home that's disgusting. Though.
I know. I'm like, I don't know.
You got to
Based
be a
on-
balance.
I'm telling you, like, I don't use the term neckbeard lightly. These
Yeah.
were neckbeards. These dudes were, ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, I don't
know.
wanna
It
go
kind
over
of,
anymore.
it actually scared me a little bit waiting in that line, seeing those dudes walking out, because I was like, is this my future?
Is that your There you go. There's a little bit of self-awareness, Wade.
So I actually spent had budgeted to buy a lot more than I actually did that day because those guys scared me so much. So I'm like, do I really need all this
Garrett
crap?
didn't.
Yeah,
Garrett
didn't
Garrett
budget.
spent more money than I did.
Garrett's
He was not
going to be
scared away.
neckbeard. Garrett.
Neckbeard Garrett.
Yeah, Garrett's got too much charisma for that.
Yeah, now you're mustache Garrett.
Yeah.
Oh, you're making that face again.
He's the Riz Garrett.
Except
The Riz
I'm
Garrett.
apparently attracting
Riz it. Or,
all the dudes.
Grizzly.
Grit.
Gary. Gariz.
Gariz. That's it.
Garriz.
With
Gariz.
the Garrett with the Gariz.
You know, I used to use the term GGG.
GGG.
Garrett's got game.
Cringe.
That's not that. It is pretty cringe.
Well, you just say GGG. You know, if your friends know what you're talking about, you don't have to explain it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
It is cringe. I was like, what? Like 15 years old.
I was like, what?
Homie got this
20
girl
years old.
in like his back pocket within like 2 weeks. So like,
He does.
GGG.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't think this was my doing, but
GGG. No, I think you're right. You
got
You're
it.
such a good lawyer. You really got us on your side.
I just said it, and you guys convinced yourself.
I introduced you two, and then like Josh had like enough wherewithal to like be like, "Yo, come hang out with us," because Garrett wouldn't talk.
Absolutely
to her.
not.
And so we got you started, but you finished it, dude. Like you deserve all the credit for that. So
I did.
GGG.
You guys
Garrett's
gave
got
me the
game.
start, and I took the leap.
Yeah, attaboy. We're
Good
proud
job.
of you. Round of applause for Garrett.
We're proud of you.
It's not very fun by yourself.
Testing.
Sometimes it's just if you have it,
I don't have it.
then she could play with you.
Testing.
Hello,
What did I do?
Garrett.
I was trying to give myself a round of applause, okay?
Well, I would not smack the line of mic like that.
Whap! I was like, no, on the side.
Okay. No, we should be good. Okay, I'm going to stop it real quick.
Garrett.
That, you did give me a heart attack. That was freaking
Yeah.
My bad.
So
My
Garrett
bad.
started clapping and
For
like
himself.
broke everything.
He hit the top of the mic and then it just freaked out.
Yeah, the whole system just.
Josh
bugged
almost
out.
just about.
I'm
ready.
glad you unplugged it. I don't know what that was.
Yeah, I mean, I stopped the whole.
Don't do
podcast.
that again.
Yeah, the whole podcast.
I'm really
Yeah, and
tempted
it stopped
to, but
recording.
but I'm not. I'm not going to, but I really want to.
That's so weird.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, man.
So yeah, as far as adult activities, like
Dude, I'm still stressed.
Adult
I'm
thing.
still like
Like
calming down.
Like I would have maybe broken the mic, but
It seems to be okay though, because
No,
mics
it's
kind of either
fine.
do or don't work. So
yeah.
But I'm like, but what else would I have done? The mixer
I don't
wouldn't have been
even know.
ruined.
what makes it? What made it do all that?
I don't know. It just peaked so much that
I don't know.
auto stop. Anyway, adult things. I watch Barbie movies. I'm just joking.
I don't know. Well, okay. I have lots of things that I do outside of whatever I do. You know, I come home, I play guitar.
Oh yeah,
Play guitar,
Josh. That's his whole personality.
making videos, making podcasts.
Yeah.
Doing that a lot.
Likes to do a lot of stuff.
I create stuff all the time.
I am a content creator.
No, I'm just a creator. I wouldn't even say content. I would just say creator. Because I just come home and I build stuff.
I formulate. and I
Yes.
do cool things.
I'm gonna
I am
create
cool.
something one day.
An original thought?
baby.
A baby.
Oh,
I'm glad you. Wade, what are you doing?
What are you doing, step bro?
Step pants.
I mean, like a lot of my hobbies, at least with like my family, it like all happens at my cabin in Colorado.
I love.
right.
Off-roading, Harleys, all that fun stuff.
I love like
Motorcycle.
playing card games.
Oh,
or
yeah,
board games,
yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I can't wait to get my own Harley just so I can pick up chicks.
Yeah. Garrett, favorite board game? Because I'm not a board game guy.
I love Betrayal.
Oh, yeah.
You
heck
know
is
that.
Betrayal?
Betrayal in the House of the Hill.
You know Betrayal.
I'm not a board game guy
You wanna
because
play
they
today?
literally have board
Let's play
in
today.
the name. So like
It's not spelled the same. We can play today.
Maybe we'll see.
House of Betrayal.
I have the-
but game
I like it,
beasts-
but I don't know if that's my favorite.
It's my most favorite game. I think I like it because it's changing every time you play the game.
That's
It's
true.
different.
We should play GURPS tonight.
maybe.
You have to plan that though.
You know what
okay.
we should play is play with women's feelings.
Oh.
I don't like that game.
I don't like it when it happens to me, but it's fun when it's other people.
It's just a prank, bro.
It's just a prank, bro.
Prank, bro.
Man,
I also just bought Exploding Kittens, so we should
Okay.
play.
Oh,
Exploding
that's,
Kittens.
I've never played that.
We should play that.
I did it once in my
It's at my apartment
backyard.
right now.
Hey. I also
Wow.
like Sentry. I love Sentry.
Sentry's good. You might like Splendor. You should try
know
Splendor.
what
It's
that is.
similar.
Well, like you guys are like naming all these board games, and like the only one I ever played a lot as a kid was literally chess.
No,
So-
we got to. Okay,
Chess
I will
is-
beat you in chess. First of all,
Yeah, you probably will.
Second
I haven't played in a long
kinda
time.
sucks.
I
No,
love
chess is really fun.
Yeah, but it's not something you can play over and over and over. And
Yes,
over.
yeah,
it
it
is.
is.
No, like
you just
in
suck at
one
chess.
sitting,
You just suck at
Okay,
chess.
in one sitting, you play maybe 3 games. That's true.
That's true.
and then you're kind of like,
honestly,
this is
that's how I
alright.
feel with almost every game, even video games. Like
You know what bothers me? This
I
is
can
like
only
my
play for
biggest
like an
pet peeve when
hour
it
at
comes
a
to
time.
gaming, like board games and stuff. You sit down with a group of people and you play a round of something, and they're like, "All right, now what should we play?" And you pick up something else. You got to play a board game at least twice, and not House of Betrayal. That's different because it's different every time.
it depends.
But like if I'm playing Sentry, especially if it's somebody's first time, I'm like, all right, now
Yeah,
like
you have to let them because the first round sucks.
yeah, the
for
first
them.
round you just know how to
Yeah.
play, and then you play it again. I say
I
3
see what
times
you're
is the
saying.
perfect
and then the
number.
second time they kind of start to
But
understand.
like the one I could
it.
play a lot is
Monopoly.
I love
Monopoly is another fair one where you can play
As
that
a
one
former
once, you know?
business
Well, it's 'cause
major,
it's
I
long.
love Monopoly.
We can play that tonight too.
I'm done with
But
that.
I love Secret Hitler.
Okay, I've
it's
never
a
played
lo-
this game, and I
You have
really,
not played-
really want to play this.
You
Really?
have not played Secret Hitler.
I've not played this
Okay,
game.
we need to play Secret
Does
Hitler.
any of
Yeah.
you guys own it?
I don't.
Okay, I think
We're going to
Caden owns
Target
it.
and buying it.
I'm also gonna buy Love Letter. That one's fun.
We're gonna
What's
get
that?
It's a card game. They
Secret Hitler is a lot of fun.
If
But
we go to
I-
Target and buy it, I'm. Going
I love Secret Hitler but my cousins hate playing with. They won't play with me anymore because I keep purposely screwing them up.
Dude,
I'm like the worst
I've never
person.
heard a bad thing about this game.
It's
Never
so-
once.
It's great.
It's pretty fun.
here's my problem with Secret Hitler though. Here's my bad thing. Because of the way I am, I get to play Mafia and Secret Hitler once with people, and then they never trust me again. Even if I'm a good guy, like,
I'm gonna
even
buy.
if
I'm gonna buy
fine.
Avalon.
Nobody
I'm gonna buy
trusts me.
Avalon.
I
either.
play it once, and every time they're like, "It's Josh." Every time.
Every time.
So like,
I do know somebody like my brother-in-law is very sus every time, even
Yeah.
though a lot of the time he is actually the bad guy.
yeah,
but
that's the thing. I'm also the bad guy a lot.
when he's not, everyone's still accusing him of it.
Right? That's same with me because like I think it's part of just like my personality.
I think
charisma.
it's because I think it's because
Same with me.
you're slightly good at persuading people.
And yes, I'm good at and I'm also not a terrible liar. So like,
I'm a pretty decent liar too because like I just act like a buffoon whether or not I'm
Yeah, that's the
Because
that's-
I am a
bad guy.
buffoon.
Because I am a buffoon.
Yeah.
But like I crank it up to 11 on purpose so nobody knows if I'm throwing them off.
no, see, that's my thing is I'm just like, I'm pretty good at persuasion. I'm pretty good at lying. So like, if I play those games, they never trust me again. It's so frustrating, but it's really
It's
fun.
pretty fun. Yeah.
It's pretty fun. We can play Among Us.
Lying to people and manipulating people is so much fun, guys.
I'm gonna buy Avalon as well. That's another Mafia-esque
Okay,
game, but
okay.
I've heard that they are different.
Okay, interesting.
You know,
And you
like
can play
random
Mafia with, like,
video
10
games,
people.
This made me think of some random video games that I've recently bought that like aren't necessarily new.
Mm-hmm.
I recently got Hitman 3. Well, I shouldn't say recently. Like 6 or 8 months ago, got Hitman 3. It's really fun.
Really?
Like I didn't know, like sneaking up on people and like killing them and
No.
then sneaking out
I hate that game.
because you suck.
No,
at
sorry,
it.
no,
It's
I'm thinking
actually
of a different game.
really difficult.
I'm thinking of Payday 2.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
I could not beat
Hitman
the
is pretty
first
fun.
mission.
It's
and it pisses
is
me
really
off.
difficult though. I will admit.
Okay,
that.
philosophical question here. If you buy a video game and you cannot get through the first level, should that be legal? Like,
No.
should you
No.
be able to get your money back?
I expect
Or-
to buy
Just lower the
Dark Souls
difficulty.
and not be able to get through the first level.
No, that's the thing. Let's say lowest difficult. Like the game creator makes it like hard enough that not the average person can maybe beat.
Have you
I don't
played
know.
Get Over It?
No.
It's awful. Have you played it?
I've never even heard of it.
It's where you're in that cauldron, the guy.
Oh, yeah,
and he
yeah.
spins
Oh,
it
that
around.
looks like I've only seen the Markiplier videos of it.
You can
but
play it. I haven't.
It looks pretty fun.
It's
Yeah.
awful. I mean, it is pretty fun, but man, it pisses you off.
Yeah.
Yeah, tell me about not being able to get through a game.
Exactly.
I've had that game for like 10 years. It feels like.
I don't know.
Should you be able to refund it?
No.
No,
Interesting.
because at the same time, you still have a responsibility as a consumer to know what you're buying.
Yeah. That's fair.
If you didn't do enough research into what you purchased,
Yeah, it's like
that's on you.
if someone complains that they can't beat the Dark Souls first bad guy, that's on them. You
It's
should
like-
know that you're going to that game to cry and have tears.
It's
and
like
whimper.
people trying to
and
go to a
whimper
movie
and
theater
go in.
to like. It's like you've heard like the Karens like trying to refund their movie theater ticket because the movie was too violent, or
right.
or like kids who took their adults who took their kids to go see Sausage Party because it was a
Yeah.
cartoon. No, that's on you, dude.
Yeah.
No, I
yeah.
feel
You
like-
freaking idiot.
If you go into a movie and you don't like it, after you've watched the entire movie, you can't get a refund on that. Just because you didn't like it.
Some people
Okay, but
still
what
try to.
A more accurate representation would be 15 minutes in. Because with the video
Still
game,
on
you do not get to play basically the video game, right? Until you beat whatever you do. Like you're stuck.
Yeah.
It's not like a movie where you watch the whole thing, you experience it, and then
Or at
refund
least
it. I
with
don't like it.
movies, like I know there's plenty of movies I'm casually interested in seeing, but I'm not going to go see them while they're in theaters because I know there might be a chance I don't like it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like Puss in Boots.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah,
movie.
like
You
that.
shut
That's
up.
actually a good. That's a good example because,
Yeah.
like, from the trailers, I thought it was going to be dumb.
Yeah.
It wasn't until I heard a bunch of word of mouth, but I was still cautious. But then I was like, okay, now it's on video. We can like rent it or like.
Well,
buy
it's
it
out
for
now?
way cheaper. Yeah, it's on like Apple TV.
Garrett, you got to see it.
I don't have Apple TV.
I have Apple TV.
It's fantastic.
and we own it, so maybe we can watch it.
It's amazing.
Okay.
It's
It's
actually
it's
amazing.
actually like shockingly good.
You
Wade
guys
keeps
send-
sending me Puss in
Yeah,
Boots
I know,
TikToks,
and I'm
I love
like,
it.
okay, sure, this is I don't understand. It's just Puss.
Oh yeah, because
Puss like stopping mid frame. I'm like,
most
okay.
of the TikToks I send to Josh, I also send to you.
Yeah,
So-
same with me. I said you guys both the same thing.
Why can't TikTok have a group chat function?
Right? It is very dumb.
I would. We need that.
Yeah.
We need that in our life.
But
You can even select it as another person. Like, it's not hard, you know?
Mm-hmm.
It's not a hard feature, I don't think.
The other thing I've realized, I'm like, if you want to play games on easy, that's fine. That's more power
yeah.
to you.
Yeah.
I didn't realize like how much as a kid I played the same levels over and over and over trying to beat them. And like it made it just all that much more rewarding as a kid. So
Right.
like if a game's really hard and you just got to learn how to play it, then that's fine. It's like Rocket League. Nobody is good like Rocket League has a very steep learning curve.
Yeah.
You're either like the bar for being good is you're really good at Rocket League.
Yeah.
Anything below that, you're really bad at.
That's true. It's a right angle. It's
Yeah.
just-
I've played with both of you guys in this game, and both times I've gotten into that game too much. I love that game.
It's so much fun,
Okay, we
but
gotta
you're
play
like you're
that
still
tonight.
pretty new to it.
Yeah.
So you're not
gotta
as
play that
good
tonight.
But you already know how well me and Josh are.
He beat me, though. He's good.
Yeah,
Josh.
you're getting better.
And I
good.
beat him sometimes, but not as often.
he
not
only
like
beat
majority.
me in what was the
It was where it goes back and forth. That's
it was
a stupid one.
No, that's my favorite game mode. Because it was
I can't,
that
like-
game though. It's really hard to play like only with one person. Though.
Yeah, that is.
And
true.
I was playing 2v1 versus him and Skillet, and
I've never heard Wade call her that.
oh yeah, but she what is it called? Heat Seeker.
Oh, I don't like that mode.
I love Heat Seeker.
I'm not good at blocking stuff.
yeah,
because
don't like.
it's you have to be good at defense in that.
I held myself pretty good though.
But yeah, you got better.
Yeah.
We'll play Rocket League. I like Rocket League.
I love Rocket League.
And
Very
I just
nice.
spent like $25 on Rocket League.
Oh my gosh, you bought the Ford pack.
Because they had a Ford pack, and it had the Ford Mustang, the Ford Raptor,
Oh,
Ford Bronco,
man.
and the Ford Shelby.
Oh man,
Because
I
I
love
lo-
the Mustang and the
Yeah.
Bronco.
It was a good pack.
yeah,
was
And
a
it
good
had
pack.
a ton of
I'm not
decals.
spending money on a free game.
that's true.
I know,
That's fair.
dude.
Well, I
It's-
bought Rocket
they've-
League
they've-
twice.
I
It was
lied.
Still,
They've
I
turned
spent
Rocket-
plenty of money on
They've
Fortnite.
turned Rocket
Yeah.
League into Fortnite, and I hate it, but I'll still spend
I've
money
probably
on it.
bought 3 or 4 of the battle passes.
yeah.
Because once you buy the battle pass, if you actually consistently play the game, you don't ever have to buy it again.
What's
Right.
fun
Really.
about Rocket League, though, is I had it before Epic Games bought it out, and that was when like all the DLCs, like it was just DLCs. It wasn't like timed drops. So I had like all the Batmobiles, the DeLorean, the Ghostbuster, like the Ecto one, the Jurassic Park one, like all those movie cars, right?
Yeah.
And then once Epic bought it out, they like shelved all of that. But if you had already owned it, it's yours. So
Yeah.
I still have all those cars, and like none of them, they're all like discontinued.
I hope
now.
they would never release those again.
No, they haven't.
That's good.
So it's pretty sweet, and I'm pretty happy with it. The only thing that's kind of lame about it though is like it's linked to my Xbox account, so only I can play as those cars. Versus like if you're
Oh,
playing
that is so
player
annoying.
2 and player 3 don't have access to them,
Yeah,
and
that's
it's so
super
dumb. I'm like, bro, if it's on my Xbox, let them play as it.
Yeah, that's
dumb.
super dumb.
It's super dumb.
But yeah, it's a 10 out of 10 game. I do enjoy it
I
quite
love
a lot.
Rocket League.
Because
I do like
it's also
Rocket
like, you don't have to be like super good to have fun. You can just drive around smacking people.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like it can just be fun.
I put the ball size to like the
Oh my
biggest
gosh.
size.
I was not.
And then like turned off gravity so it was super bouncy. So it was impossible to score.
I was actually getting angry.
Yeah.
At that stupid game mode we created.
Yeah, because you can like modify all those different things. And
All right, it is time. Garrett, do you know what time it is?
It is hot tub time.
It's
That means
time.
we get to listen to our viewers.
we have
Letters.
quite a few questions and letters from multiple people.
We do have several letters. Do you have anything on Instagram, Wade?
Here. I don't have anything. We're on Instagram now.
We're on Instagram. We're on TikTok.
for like a
Wade,
couple
we're
days.
on Facebook dating.
I'm running the I'm running the Instagram, Josh is running the TikTok, and Garrett is
A
doing
slacker.
nothing.
You know what?
I was gonna ask you actually if you want something to.
I like watching the videos. That's what
But-
I do.
Here. Where is I did get a message while playing Minecraft like 2 days ago from one of my good buddies. His name is Ben.
Is this on YouTube?
No, this is
Oh,
just
okay.
what he messaged me on Discord.
Okay,
This
cool.
is the direct quote. And then the podcast needs, he wrote it twice. You guys really need to dig into Garrett more. Clearly, he's the woman of the show, and you guys need to rip into him. Just verbally, you and Chip need to absolutely abuse him. He didn't say abuse. He said something much worse.
Oh, yes. I remember.
So Garrett, I think you're a really nice guy, and I really like that. Yeah, we do this podcast together.
You know what?
We love you, Garrett.
Yeah, we
We've
love
created
you.
something great
We've created something special.
together.
And you're wearing shoes while doing this podcast, and I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah.
Look, man.
Even if I wasn't wearing shoes, I have these.
Put your
glorious-
foot down.
I have these glorious socks on.
Ah! You know what his feet look like?
Josh.
The Avatar's feet in freaking Avatar because they're
does.
so long
It does.
and they're so bony
He's got some
looking.
grippers on there for sure.
Why do you have that much dexterity with your toes?
I have dexterity all over my.
Ah!
Like-
He looks like an ape.
No, watch it. Both me and Sophie can do
I'm
like
not
the
looking.
wave.
I'm not.
I don't like to look at your toes
She's way
still.
better at it.
Yeah.
Don't touch me with them toes.
Put those grippers away. All right. Read the ones that you got.
Okay. Here we have some letters on YouTube. Here, another one from Ben.
Another one from Ben.
Let me butcher his
on
name.
2 separate
Ben
platforms.
Layla Barty says,
Layla Barty. La Liberty.
Layla Barty. Hi
I'm
there.
going to call him that now.
I've been listening to these audio logs lately. I freaking hate it when airports scan me. I just want to interject. Oatmeal raisin cookies are supreme. I hate the fact that this Wade guy hates oatmeal raisin
Yeah,
cookies.
screw that Wade guy.
Yeah. Hang on. Did I have this? There we go. Okay. This guy needs to stop drinking milk and grow up. I usually sit in my rocking chair with my tobacco and enjoy enlightening voices of these fellow hot tubbers, which I actually kind of like that.
We're hot tubbers. Hey, you know what, Ben? I know you made that.
I love Ben.
You know what, Ben?
I'm gonna bring him to Utah.
I
You guys are
appreciate
gonna
you
love
not
him.
ripping into me and ripping into Wade instead.
Yeah, you just wait. My
He's
only
known me
I'm
since we
kidding.
were
I don't
14,
remember.
dude.
I don't remember.
He's known me for too long.
My only complaint with these audio logs is the fact that they list the things that they're going to talk about. It doesn't make the conversations feel natural. You know, I usually munch on some keto bites in my keto bucket with extensive classic Klisnik's dip bar working out while listening to Joe Rogan. I don't even know how to say that word. But when a new episode of my favorite hot tubbers, I gotta pull out my pipe and turn on my JBL L100 Classics just to listen to the enriching crisp audio from the Hot Tub Talks pod. If you notice, we've actually been peeking out a lot more today because I turned it up because yesterday was too quiet. Or last week. Keep up the good work, my tubbers. Please PM me for advice for podcasting. One love and deceased brother, Michael Pumbal Patty Plumett.
We love you, Ben. And actually, that was really good.
It was really
critique,
nice.
And
It was good.
we've been trying to implement that. Just less. Oh, here's the topic.
Yes. Yes.
So we tried that a little bit today, but it's still work in progress. So
Yeah.
I'm sure
Yeah,
you're gonna have
appreciate
some
the
more
advice.
feedback for me. So it'll be fun. I'm gonna get him on the Minecraft server. Maybe even tonight. We'll see.
Sweet. Heck yeah,
We'll
man.
see.
Yeah, thanks. And yeah, we were taking that advice because that's what we did.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank
I miss
you.
you already.
Ben, we love you.
Even though I saw you like, oh gosh, that was already like 3 weeks ago.
And now we have a Dutelli flower.
Oh my gosh.
Garrett, do you want to read this one?
Hey, guys. I'm liking the podcast so far, but I may give you some
Garrett,
tips.
may I interject? You're free to censor.
No, censor it with the bubbles.
That's true.
I can't read some of this.
Man, I
with-
should have
with
done that.
Sophie in the room.
Yeah, Sophie, I'm sorry. You gotta go.
But if I
Gosh.
may give you some tips to make it better, you should consider doing funny voices, which we kind of did today,
A little
A
bit.
little bit.
such as accents. The next thing is to bully one member, one guy.
This is multiple
my.
people saying this.
One guy is fat and laughs a lot. The last guy is the funniest and is very racist. Consider making the show with the intent, oh my gosh, with socialist viewpoints, and then slowly ponder to your fan base
Pander.
pander to your fan base of mostly
What?
maybe talk about more martial arts, the pyramids, and may use. Okay, that's enough of that.
He doesn't even want to finish the comment.
Anyway, thank you,
Garrett,
Daisy Flower.
Wade, you're raising a
Daisy
bunch of
Flower.
trolls in the audience.
I
here.
know. Which is so funny because if it's not Beta Josh, I have no idea who
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah. I
Hey, Beta
agree.
Josh, if that's you, we love you.
Unless it's
We
Ben's,
appreciate you.
Unless it's Ben's burner account.
Yeah. Yeah. No, but it's good to have some at least to talk about.
Interesting.
This is a
Bro,
very-
what if this is just a random person?
Could be.
Well, then, whoever this person is, we appreciate your comment.
Because, like, I don't know if that picture, the profile picture, is actually him. Because that's definitely not Beta Josh.
No, definitely not,
But
no.
I feel like that's just a meme picture.
Man, we're raising trolls in the audience.
Yeah. But
Please
we love
come
our
back.
trolls.
Please come back.
We
Yeah,
love
yeah.
our trolls, man. Hey, I'm a troll too because I make fun of a lot of people online while hiding behind.
It can't be because they know way.
Multiple burner accounts.
Maybe.
Because they said some things specific.
Right.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe.
gee.
Anyway,
Oh no.
we appreciate you guys. You guys are great.
Yeah, man.
We love the comments. That's our
We love
favorite.
it.
That's my favorite section.
It is
of the
my
podcast.
favorite section. It has not
Now that we
been-
don't have AI comments.
It has
Yeah.
not been particularly successful, but man, it's really fun.
I mean, we've had ever since we asked, we've had at
That's
least
true.
one.
At least one.
Yeah.
That's true.
We appreciate all of our listeners.
It is so
and
fun.
I
It is
don't
so
know.
fun.
Yeah, I don't know.
Speaking
how-
of which, like, man, I love our TikTok as well.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
so fun
we
to
got-
make videos on there.
Yeah, our TikTok shorts. Follow us on TikTok, Instagram. We're on Apple Music, or not Apple Music, Apple Podcasts. What else do we got? Spotify.
Audible.
We're on Audible.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, we are.
Amazon Music. Audible.
Google.
Sick.
Google.
Oh, we're on Google. Amazing.
Amazing. Well, thank you, everybody, for listening and leaving a comment. It's been a great time today.
Amen.
Thank you to the great Miss Talbot for basically creating all of our shorts. She has gone through and gotten all the little clips out for me to edit, and it's been amazing. Thank you, Garet, for coming here, and Wade, eventually.
Hey, I
And
think
Wade
you
for
guys
coming
love
here
me
today.
for being late.
No, we don't.
No, we love you for everything
I was
else.
hungry.
If I wasn't late, then who would I be?
If you weren't so great otherwise, we would hate you.
You're lucky
Yeah.
that you're, like I said, if you're a video game character, all your charisma would be like maxed out, and you'd have 0 in every other category.
You know what? That's okay. People love me.
The sadness behind your eyes, like
I put on a mask.
the depression. Yes. Okay. Well, we will see you guys.
We're drowning
next week.
in
We are
bubbles.
drowning.
Bye-bye.
Remember who you are and what
Bye.
you stand for.